Hi, Dr. Zhou. Thank you for interviewing with me today.
Sure.
I wanted to get an idea of what you offer your clients. So I wanted to start off by asking you to tell me about Eternal Health and Wellness.
Sure. Eternal Health Wellness, we are here to help restore our patients' health, wellness, beauty, and yours.
Okay,
naturally.
Great. That's amazing. That's good to hear. It's definitely something that we need now. Everyone's interested in looking younger. How long has it been open? How long has Eternal Health and Wellness been open?
We've been saving the Bay Area for 16 years.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. What about yourself? How long have you been practicing?
I've been practicing for over 25 years.
Okay.
Across half of a continent.
Wow. Okay.
In China, I worked in the university hospital for about 6 years. And then went to Switzerland, so practiced there, supervised the MD.
Wow.
To practice Chinese medicine about 3.5 years.
Okay.
And I came to USA in 1994. Mm-hmm. First station is Hawaii. So I taught in the school, acupuncture college of traditional Chinese medicine for a year and a half. And moved to Pennsylvania, practiced there for 3.5 years, and since 1999, 2000 actually. So I've been in Bay Area with this Eternal Health Wellness.
Global, it's a global thing. It has a global impact, and you have a lot of training. That's great to hear. We like to go to people who we trust. And I know that you've been featured on NBC and Fox and ABC. So, that's another thing that's kind of interesting is that you're just so well known and so well trusted. What led you to this career path?
Actually, very naturally for me to study traditional Chinese medicine because as I grew up, I see this medicine how help my parents recover from the illness, sometimes very severe illness like infection. Acupuncture, actually Chinese herbal medicine helped them a lot.
Okay.
I'm very healthy, but once in a while, little cold herbs just helped out.
What is Chinese medicine? For some of us who have never visited China or haven't really studied Chinese medicine, what would you say it is?
Chinese medicine is one of the oldest healing art that has been practiced, used in China mainly for 5,000 years. But in last, I think 20 years is globally accepted, including USA. It's a part of the mainstream of healthcare. So some insurance covers acupuncture.
Wow, okay, great. Good to know. So you do acupuncture, and I see that you have this graph here. What is that graph, and what is acupuncture?
Actually, acupuncture works on the energy flow in the meridians. When the energy flow in the meridians very well, so they have good balance.
Oh, let me just interrupt you. What is a meridian?
Yeah, meridian actually is the channels where the energy flow within the channels.
Okay, and is that like everybody has a meridian?
Yes, everybody is a live person, a live body, including animals, has meridians. Meridians is almost equal to complexity of blood vessel, lymph path, and nervous system is complex.
Okay, so how do you, say I want to become a client, or I want to know more about this, and I come in, what's the step? What are you going to make me do in order for me to understand what you guys are providing here, for acupuncture especially?
Sure. Acupuncture is one of our major procedures, modality to help people recover from a lot of conditions, including stress, fatigue, digestion problem, hormone imbalance, infertility, those, you can name it.
Wow.
So the process is done according to the diagnosis. So in other words, before we do any procedures, any needlings, we use specific graphic. It's called acugraph. It's the newest technology that can use traditional Chinese medicine's knowledge manifest on the computer. And in other words, you can see which meridians is blocked through the computer graph.
Wow.
So, and also our treatment is also based on the results of the test to the corresponding needles or herbs, so, and remeasure the graph again. So comparison before after
Uh-huh.
make a huge difference.
Wow.
Look at this graph, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe talk me through this graph. What am I seeing here?
Oh, you can see this is 12 meridians. Okay, so it's lung, pericardium, heart, different meridians which are connected with organs. So the purple means imbalance between the left and right side. That's the worst scenario could be. And then the red one indicates the blocked energy in that meridians.
Okay.
And the blue color, blue bars indicates the flow of energy is low.
Okay.
So what we try to do, reduce the congested energy flow in some meridians, lift up the lower flowed meridians, so become balanced.
Okay.
And green bars.
More green. Green is good.
Yes.
Green is very good.
Yes.
So someone came from being a lot of purple and red and blue, a lot of imbalance and blockage, to being green from your services.
Yes.
Wow.
Actually, that was a young guy, like 34 years old, with bad psoriasis skin condition.
Oh, okay.
So with our care, he's able to recover to 75%.
Wow. That's amazing. All
Yes.
right. And what sets Eternal Health and Wellness apart from other acupuncture or wellness clinics?
Sure. We have an eternal health method based on this philosophy of increase people's health, well-being, restore the beauty and youth. So it's a complex. Not only you healthy inside, you look great outside. More so, we have the proven measured methods, so we can actually prove what is improved, what is not improved.
Okay.
So
everything is measured. There's data points that you can see increase or decrease. What you can have data.
yes,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So it's all scientifically supported.
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, traditionally Chinese medicine is only practitioners knows, but nobody else. Patients don't know how the health condition is.
Right.
Through this graphic, you can see which part of the organ is not functioning, which part of the meridians are not.
So this gives you a lot of information, and then so once I come in here, I do the AccuGraph, and you see my my spectra. What's the next step?
Our next step will gather health history information, also the chief company health concerns you have. We design a very personalized treatment plan. Start with relieve the symptoms first, and following with the corrective care to the root cause of your health concerns.
Okay, I see. So we started with this, and then we started to talk more about my medical history, and then we move on from there. We tackle the chief complaint, and then we try to correct it and make sure it doesn't return.
That's right.
Great. Okay, great. And I guess my only thing is, what would you say to someone who's nervous about needles? You know, I mean, I have a fear of needles. How can someone like me benefit from acupuncture?
Sure, nobody like needles, but I have to say acupuncture needles are very, very thin, fine design.
Okay.
So like 5 needles fit in one injection needle head. It's very fine, like hair thin needles.
Oh, okay, as thin as my hair. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a little reassuring. So it won't hurt that much
No,
at
not
all.
at
It doesn't
all.
hurt at all. Okay,
Yes.
that's
A
great.
lot of time, the first timer came here, oh, that's it? Because they have a big fear of needles, but
Yeah.
actually when the needles are in, not big deal.
All right, great.
And most of our patients with needles are relaxed, follow deep sleep. They came out from the treatment room and say, oh, what time is now?
Time just flies by.
That's right. So
Wow.
somebody said, oh, I slept only half hour, but equals 7 hours. It's very
Wow,
deep.
that's amazing. It sounds very promising, and I'm thanking you for coming and taking the time to talk with me. I appreciate that. Is there anything else you want the people who are watching to know about Eternal Health and Wellness?
Sure, that's because education is a big part of our mission, right? So education people have a healthy lifestyle, avoiding things might cause health conditions, right? So like sleep properly on time, enough, exercise, proper diet, all this meditation time, all this come together, become very well. And we have always education in our office. When you come here, we get a lot of videos, graph to show you how can you understand better, and you can participate.
Okay, great.